In 2023, China outpaced the US by installing more solar panels in a single year than the US has managed throughout its entire history. With daring moves to ramp up solar, wind, and energy and break ground in battery tech, China is positioning itself as a leader in green energy. These ambitious steps could redefine global benchmarks. So, what's fueling this renewable energy revolution? China has significantly ramped up its solar and wind energy projects. It is the global leader in both wind and solar energy capacity. With significant projects underway and ambitious future goals, the current wind power capacity stands at approximately 310 gigawatts, with 159 gigawatts under construction. This massive scale is almost double that of the rest of the world combined. The country has become the largest developer of offshore wind power, surpassing the UK in 2021. As of mid-2023, China's offshore wind capacity reached 31.4 gigawatts. Most wind energy comes from onshore projects across provinces like Inner Mongolia, Xinjiang, and Hebei. These regions have vast expanses of land and strong, consistent wind speeds, making them ideal for wind farms. Offshore wind farms are also rapidly expanding, especially in provinces like Jiangsu, Guangdong, and Fujian. Jiangsu leads with around 12 gigawatts of installed offshore capacity. New projects in several coastal areas are under development. They will contribute to a growing offshore wind capacity of about 60.5 gigawatts. Apart from wind energy projects, its solar energy projects are extensive and impressive. There are advancements in both traditional PV and concentrated solar power or CSP. Companies like Longyi are at the forefront of investing in research and development to improve efficiency and reduce the cost of solar technology. One notable project is the Huadian Haijing Salt PV Complementary Power Station, located in Tianjin. This project is the world's largest salt PV complementary power station, covering 3,200 acres and with a capacity of 1 gigawatt. It generates approximately 1,500 gigawatt hours annually, enough to power 1.5 million households, and significantly reduces carbon emissions by 1.25 million tons per year. The project involves solar power generation, salt production, and aquaculture. Another notable effort is the Xinjiang Kuka Green Hydrogen Pilot Project. Sinopec manufactures this in Xinjiang. It integrates a 20,000 TPA hydrogen electrolysis plant with a 300 megawatt solar power plant. The project represents a significant move towards green hydrogen production and will cut down carbon dioxide emissions by 485,000 tons annually. This initiative is part of China's broader efforts to increase its green hydrogen capacity and meet its carbon neutrality goals. It required an investment of approximately $2.13 billion and features over 5.26 million high-efficiency solar panels and extensive infrastructure, including 208 kilometers of transmission lines to connect the array to the national grid. So, what exactly is China doing that will change the entire energy sector? The global impact of these projects is coming ahead in this video, so keep watching. The Delinga Solar Thermal Project is another significant project in China, located in Qinghai Province. This project is operated by China General Nuclear Power Corp. And has an installed capacity of 2 million kilowatts, including 1.6 million kilowatts of solar and 400,000 kilowatts of photothermal salt storage. This project has an energy storage ratio of 25% and is expected to generate 3.65 billion kilowatt hours annually. As of now, China has 30 CSP projects under development, highlighting its commitment to diversifying its solar energy portfolio. Is China only working on solar and wind projects to dominate? The answer is no. In addition to expanding renewable energy capacity, China is pioneering the use of sodium-ion batteries. These batteries, developed by contemporary Amperex Technology Co. Limited or CATL, offer a safer and more cost-effective alternative to traditional lithium-ion batteries. Although currently less powerful, sodium-ion batteries are cheaper to produce and have enhanced safety features, making them ideal for applications such as compact electric vehicles or EVs and grid storage. One of the most ambitious projects involves an 800 megawatt-hour flow battery system in Hubei. This is part of an integrated setup with solar and wind power. Vanadium redox flow batteries are notable for their scalability, long cycle life, and ability to store large amounts of energy. These properties make them ideal for balancing intermittent renewable sources. China's ambitious renewable energy projects are designed to have a significant global impact. Its extensive investments in renewable energy have positioned the country as a global leader in the transition to cleaner energy. This shift is critical in mitigating climate change as China aims to peak its carbon emissions by 2030 and achieve carbon neutrality by 2060. These efforts are vital for global climate goals given China's significant share of global emissions. The rapid deployment of renewable energy technologies has driven down costs globally, making solar and wind energy more affordable and accessible. The scale of these projects has set benchmarks for efficiency and scalability, influencing global markets and encouraging other nations to adopt similar technologies. China's transition to renewables enhances energy security by reducing dependence on imported fossil fuels. The shift not only stabilizes energy prices but also stimulates economic growth through the creation of green jobs and technological innovation. Furthermore, by exporting renewable technologies and expertise, China supports global energy transitions, particularly in developing regions. These renewable energy projects face several significant challenges and issues. The country still relies heavily on coal, with fossil fuels accounting for about 70% of its electricity production. One of the major issues in the integration of renewable energy into the grid. The rapid increase in renewable energy capacity has led to significant curtailment of wind and solar power. For example, in 2016, the curtailment of wind power caused economic losses amounting to $2.8 billion. This results in substantial economic and energy losses, as renewable energy is often wasted due to grid limitations and lack of adequate infrastructure. Although China has made significant investments in renewable energy, financing remains a challenge, particularly for new projects. This includes high costs associated with construction, land, and labor, as well as fluctuations in policy support, which can impact the financial viability of renewable energy projects. While government incentives and subsidies have been beneficial, their gradual reduction poses a risk to ongoing and future projects. Despite advancements, there are still technological challenges in improving the efficiency of renewable energy systems. Energy storage technologies are crucial for balancing supply and demand are still under development. The lack of efficient storage solutions can hinder the consistent supply of renewable energy, especially during peak demand periods. Sure, there are hurdles, but the massive economic and environmental gains make these projects vital to the worldwide shift to cleaner energy. Enjoyed this video? Hit subscribe to stay in the loop and catch more of our content.